Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to do some territorial. You won't believe it. Let's just make sure the schedule's all good. I'm going to say we started a little bit earlier than we did. We'll say we started on time. Don't tell anyone. So we'll do this for lobby 1 for an hour. And then we'll do lobby 2 for an hour. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, boys. Tricks. Oh, Krill. Hello, you're new. Dr. Nate, good to see you. Hi, hello. I saw you at the end of yesterday's stream. You're like, I'm here. It was like right when I was wrapping up, so I'm sorry about that, but I saw you. Hello. Oh, dude, let's get a little skeleton crew game going. Let's do this World 2 17. That'll be a fun one. We'll try and capture probably just North America with the skeleton crew, but I think we can really push off after that. Also, sorry if it's a little bit darker than normal. It is freaking hot out today, and so I just like kept keeping the blinds closed for this one. I am not in the mood to bake today. I was doing some work outside earlier this morning. I was like, dang man, how hot is it gonna get? It's like, oh, it's gonna get hot. All right, here we go, boys. Yeah, North America, unfortunately, got a little bit too crowded. We were slightly late on the draw. Now there's too many scions to really kick them off. That's a problem. Hopefully we get some support from South America, and they can win their fight. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a tough battle. It's always really important when the game starts to put down your marker immediately, and then as quick as possible collect with your teammates wherever they're going. It makes such a huge difference in terms of how easy it is to get land. Just because the other teams are going to be less inclined to go somewhere where there's already a number of players on one team already at. So with that, we're going to need to do a little bit of work here to get Alaska to ourselves and push out as much as we can against these Scion players. Make sure that they don't get any kind of room to breathe from us. And we do successfully kind of block them off. I'm going to really kind of target the guy down south as much as I can. But unfortunately, the bots are not being super cooperative. We already got attacked by this guy, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. But we do cut him off there, and we can still make some inroads everywhere else. It's going to take a minute to get all this land. That's okay. We should have plenty of support from our team to at least, you know, buy us a little bit of time in case we do get attacked. So I'm going to go a little bit aggressively just to finish up this. And we are, of course, getting attacked by the Scion player already. That's fine. We have plenty of troops to hold that off. We'll see how much he wants to push this. And he's going to push rather aggressively, unfortunately for us, because we don't have any support from our team. But we are bigger than he is, so we'll keep it alive. Where's King of Ping? King of Ping, what are you doing? What are you doing, you madman? Then where's Cool? Cool's right next to me. Okay, that's good. So we'll hold off here for the time being. I don't think we can be too aggressive with our attacks. Although we could all attack this guy together, but I'm a little bit worried about Cool falling to the blue team since they already have a foothold in Greenland. I think it'd be better to kind of hold the line here a little bit. Ooh, that's a big opportunity. Good job. That's huge. Fortunately, that's at the cost of hype, but that's very big to get. We are almost at red interest. Are we pushing this guy? Yeah, I'll push him too. Gotta be a little bit careful. Good warning shot. High. Need to be careful about how many troops we're expelling, because this guy's going to attack us at some point. Get a little bit closer to our red interest. I sacrificed. Yeah, you did. It's okay. It happens. For sure. I think this guy's like full sent almost. Not quite, but we can grab his land. Good. And how's King of Ping doing? He's doing all right. He's doing all right. That's very good for us as well. just having someone so massive. And let's go in on this ourselves. And just turn and burn on this guy. Launching all these massive attacks on me early on. And as soon as we get down here, we can get down to DK. Start doing some damage against him. Crone, you might want to slow down how much you're attacking for. Or no, yeah, Crone, you still might want to slow down how much you're attacking for. Want to make sure that we have troops to donate later on, but yeah, this is definitely a priority to attack. So we will jump in here, help finish this guy off, and then probably look to donate. See how things are kind of doing all around. Oh, fish dude, you went too heavy. Death, I don't know if you're gonna be able to recover this. Well, you're right there. Yeah, death and probability, if you guys can start collapsing on this guy. Well, you're fighting down south, but yeah, death alone should be able to get this done. That's very nice. I don't know how you've gotten so big, King of Ping, and survived. Like, how you weren't just hard targeted. How you got so much land and everyone was like, yeah, we're cool about that. That's totally fine. All right, that'll be a big full send for Dr. Nate to grab some land down south. Looks like blue team is going to be our priority to attack. Oh, Dr. Nate, counterattack, 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 counterattack red, counterattack red. What are we just giving it all? We giving it all away? Oh no! Now you're getting attacked. He's getting double teamed right now, but blue team's going really heavy on him. That's not even you. Who is that? That's this guy. Okay. I thought probability was getting attacked by 2, but he's just getting attacked by 1. That's definitely a solvable situation. Just feed you troops to keep this at bay. What's King of Ping doing? He's doing fine on his own. He's doing just fine. Corgi, do you agree that cats mock dogs? No, dogs are way better. Cats are the most invasive species in the entire world. Did you know that? Every year they kill, someone said it was 1/3 of all birds, but I don't know if that's actually true, but I know they kill a lot of birds. They're a very invasive species. Cats are awful pets. And I honestly think you're a bad cat owner if you let your cat outside. I don't know why you want a pet if your like responsibility is like, well, I'm gonna let him freely roam and kill all the birds in the area. It's like you kind of seem like the villain in the story, right? Like it's not enough for me to just exist in my space. I need everything else to die around me. They kill rats and snakes too? Not really, no. I mean, you gotta think of it from like a typical predator perspective. They may kill some rats, but if the rat's too big, they're gonna leave it alone because it's like, I don't want to get hurt myself, and they're definitely not gonna fight a snake. All right, GG's, boys. Ugh. I mean, we'll try it. Load in for the contest. That used to help humans a lot. Yeah, but you could argue dogs helped more, right? Because dogs help with hunting. So as much as you want to be like cat supremacy for these reasons, I could just point to the same reason, but dog, but better. It's going to be quite the contest. Everyone kind of needs to bank on the fact you're going to survive alone. Don't be too aggressive. You know, take fights where you know, it's going to be a quick wrap up, but don't get involved in big stalemates. See how well we can do. This is a war between PL and Corgi. Yeah, I'm glad to have some competition. I will say this is probably one of our weaker maps, so I don't have a lot of gigantic hope for us. But we'll see what we can do. Oh man, this goes fast. Can you jump in and work on this and I'll protect you? It's gonna be tough going. It's 50% right now. In fact, I am probably already dead. We'll try and knock down at least one player. Yeah, not going the best. I will say. This one giant guy is a big problem, I will say. I thought we were black, wrong side of the map. Yeah. So the key to the wide arena is being very aggressive right away, I think. Yeah, I think this one's lost. Hey, SCT, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of advice about streams. Don't come in here and just immediately start bitching. This is like your first time here and you're just bitching that I'm not doing Domination. I don't like the game anymore. What do you want me to say? I played it for 2 years. I swear to God, you watch the gameplay, you won't believe this. Every game kind of goes the same way. At least with Territorial, you have the variety of like decision making. Yeah, this one's lost. Let's back out of this one and jump into something else. But like, don't come in here and just immediately start bitching. The blue Axel being AFK really screwed us over the big fight of the king. Nah, maybe. It's just honestly not a map we don't play very much. So we'll try a different strategy than we did last time, and we'll see how well it works. He sent me the donation emoji while being AFK. Yeah. Not much you can do. Can we do a side? Yeah, sure. Let's just do this Australia 2 team. Get it done really quickly. Return to the blob strat. Yeah. Yeah, blob won't definitely do us any good there. We just need to take what worked for the other team, who plays wide arena obviously a lot more than us, and be way aggressive at the beginning, just like right away. Besides the background colors, is there a difference between black and white arena? Absolutely zero. It is the laziest map design of all time. I feel like at one point he created one to replace the other and then just decided not to. It was a little bit confusing. Could we not spawn directly on top of me? It's so childish. All right, good luck, boys. Let's get a little bit big, see if we can cut off blue from going up north. Good. Success. Feel really good about that defensive play there. Or that opening that helped us get a good defense. But you got to hold. You got to hold. You got to identify when you're in a backline position, when you're a frontline position. Like, you can't expect to hold all this together. Now, Big Rick, you are in a backline position. If we could get some movement out of you. Boys, there's 4 of you. Fight this guy. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have borders with this guy, but I need golds crushing. This should be a quick wrap up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fight. Ow. Okay, you're gonna fight me. That's fine. I'll work on you too. Vince, let's get involved. No need to wait. There's 83%. Okay, not a full send. We don't need a full send. There we go. That's done. And what's going on here, boys? There's one guy left. Just one guy. We could all full send them together. There we go. GG's. All right, that should put us pretty close to where the contest is. Yeah, 2 minutes away. The over attack did bait out the full send, so not a bad of a play. Actually, just not strategically sound. Yeah, I mean it worked, so I can't be too mad about it. And the fact that he stopped, it was like, that's great. The problem is when people full send way too early, or just full send at all, because that just makes a small problem bigger. We've lost so many games because people just keep full sending, and a person we could have all taken out together rather easily then becomes a gigantic problem. Are we waiting to vote? We could vote now. Let's do Africa 18. Let's see if we can get that going. It's probably too late. Probably too much of a delay. That's okay. We can do World 1. All right, load up. Oh, I don't understand the docket. That's because it's typed wrong. Hold on, I got an extra figure in there. I mean, I'm gonna ask you to use thank you for letting me know, but I'm gonna be straightforward. You could use your context clues to be like, I have no idea what could it possibly mean. All right, let's go North and South America, boys. Try and get a little bit of a foothold in Africa and Europe, but especially in Africa, spread out. We need one player in Greenland, one player, for the love of God, one guy, just one. If there's more than one, you're a hero in my books for leaving. I'll tell you that. All right, good luck, boys. Africa, boys, spread out. There's like, yeah, get a little bit of spread on yourselves. It looks like blue went heavy for this, which is unfortunate for us. Did I get away? I did. Okay, good. So we're gonna have to fight the blue team rather heavily. Red's gonna get Asia pretty quickly, which is a little bit concerning. But we'll have to act quickly in North America. So if you're in North America, you know, and if you outnumber somebody by a lot, you know, make sure we attack them early. Get your spread going early. There's not a lot of room. Okay, boys, let's get this guy on. He's trying to donate away. Come on, all of us work together. All of us work together. It goes really quickly when we all work together. Yeah, actually, Serene Dawn, great move. See if we can grab this guy's land. Okay, big win there. How are we doing? South America's wrap doing nicely. If we could get a little bit of donations in North America, we do need help. I think they were on to our plan, but it worked in South America. Yeah, that's why we go after 2 continents in case it fails. Africa, boys, you're not. I don't think you can count on a ton of donations, so make sure you guys can all survive. Save up to your red interests. We don't have the availability to send you a lot of donations. This is an actual even game. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Red didn't make more progress than they did. That's big full send. Fortunately, mostly goes to people who aren't on our clan, but that's okay. We are starting to get some progress on North America. Oh, don't go challenging that, guys. That guy's got 1 million. You got to slow that down. If we can get some donations to Fadius right now, Fatus, in North America. Yeah, they should be able to survive. Yeah, there, we're starting to kind of collapse. Fortunately, again, Red doesn't have a champion. We got very lucky. I don't know who this is. Hacker, I don't know why you're trying to challenge 2 Reds right now. You got to play your borders a little bit better, bud. It'd be so much better for us if you waited until your red interest. But don't think you can dive in this situation because there are no donations coming. Everyone's still fighting. Whenever you're on the front line, you got to be aware of what's happening on the back line. If they're still fighting, they're not going to give donations. Even South America's struggling right now. Darn, good to see you. All right, that guy's fallen. That's nice. Looks like they're trying to build up this guy for a big counterattack. We have a little bit of troops there. This is almost done over here. Who is this? Tricks, be careful, because we really can't afford to open up another front. We got to turn and burn and fight red. All right, let's make Josie. Yeah, is this Josie? Yeah, let's make Josie our champion. Josie's in Northern Africa. Let's try and donate to them. Keep our clan on top. Let's try and donate Josie. This guy's got 3 million. That's a problem. Hopefully Adriana can do a little bit of damage. Josie, make sure you're managing your troops well. Slow down how much you're attacking for. You want to be at red interest, so you should be at 2.5 million. Slow it down. Stop diving and start fighting blue. Start fighting blue. Down in Africa. Stop diving for red. Start fighting blue. The game is not over. You have someone with 3.7 million and you keep diving into people who have 1 million troops. Slow it down. Fight backwards. You will get the crown, I promise you, but do the responsible thing and fight this blue player in Africa. See, this is the kind of the repercussions of diving. Is went too far forward while we still have responsibilities back, got overwhelmed, and now our champion's a little bit on the weak side. But now they should be able to start pushing. Or have you been watching the World Cup? No, I really haven't. I don't have cable, so realistically, there's no way for me to watch the World Cup without buying into one of these streaming services. And I don't really have enough interest in the World Cup to watch it. And it seems like it hasn't been a very interesting World Cup, right? There's been a lot of draws. Which, as an American, infuriates me, right? Because there's very few sports in America where, like, a draw is an acceptable thing. Like, oh, it's even. Or we'll just end the game. And like, what do you mean you're going to end the game? Shouldn't there be extra innings or something? America's played well. Didn't we almost lose to Paraguay, man? I don't know if you can call that playing well. The draws are good games. I refuse to hear in a sport where, like, it's great to get 1 point that a draw is an exciting game. That's 90 minutes of absolutely nothing happening. GG's, boys. Oh, now the contest, let's load it up. We're going to go for Africa and Europe as our primary. America won 4-1 to Paraguay. Okay, thank God. Cutie! Good to see you. I mean, I've been to a baseball game, a professional baseball game, that went 22 innings. Regular season. Like, we're pulling the shortstop off to pitch because we got nobody else. Those kind of games. I hate soccer. Almost I can agree that soccer can be an exciting sport, but I hate it almost exclusively because it can be like a null draw. I think that is like the most boring outcome of any sport game. Like, hey, no one scored, but we're gonna call it here because we're all tired. Like, how boring. The best part about baseball is the stadium hot dogs, and then when you turn 21, you pair that with a beer, and life is pretty good. I mean, it was easy to be a Colorado Rockies fan, even though they're terrible, because the stadium's beautiful and it's just nice to sit outside. There were two draws. Yeah, I mean, go to penalty kicks or something and decide it. Like, let's not waste our time here with a draw. Ah, exquisite. Another full send. But unfortunately, I'm not quite big enough to be able to take advantage of it. There we go. Thanks, cool. Yeah, if you have $80 for a hot dog and beer. Yeah, the stadium prices have absolutely gotten out of hand, I'll tell you that. Stadium prices have absolutely gotten out of hand. I mean, Reno has like a minor league baseball team, but I'm gonna be straightforward with you. The stadium's not so nice. Hey, can you work on this? Can you work on this? And you get a beer for like $8, which isn't or like $10. No, it's 12. And it's not like the worst thing, but like I couldn't imagine having a family who's like, I want nachos and Cracker Jacks, and be like, I don't know how you afford that, man. There we go. Great job, guys. Great spread. 51% a minute, or less than 2 minutes in. Very good. The DRC scored against Portugal. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know the DRC was in it. Good for them, though. Second mortgage on the house just to afford a baseball game sucks. Well, that's anything. You take your family outside and you're immediately losing money, right? Like, what are you gonna do? Go see a movie? That's probably $80. Go to dinner? That's gotta be $100. Go to a fair or a circus? Oh, that's easily another $100. Bro, $70 for 4 tickets at the movies last Sunday. What movie did you go see, though, is the big question. Was it a good investment? Gee, would be nice if I could share troops with somebody on my team. Yeah, that'd be so sick. It'd be so sick if hype didn't drop. So many things would be so sick right now. We gotta wait another minute. Be careful about how far you push or are willing to push. There is a guy with 1.3 million. Yeah, he's about to start attacking Sargia. Yeah, Sargia, you gotta be aware. I know you wanted the free land, but you have to look a little farther out and be like, maybe I could delay that. This game's all about timing, and we need another 30 seconds to utilize our board percentage. It was an okay movie, the Kane Pixels Backrooms. I saw that too. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like a wow movie that I'm going to recommend for everybody, but in this day and age where, you know, it's sequels, prequels 1,000, I at least can say I had a fun ride. All right, boys, we need donations up north to fight the PL guy. Big donations up north. We're looking at Trix. We're looking at Sargia. Is the Backroom movie any good? I mean, it's an enjoyable ride. I will say, I don't think anyone was expecting it to end where it did. Like, it ends very abruptly. You're kind of thinking, okay, we're getting into the meat of the lore. And then the movie literally ends and you go, oh, okay. But in terms of what's out now, I mean, tell me what's better. Like if you're in the mood to go see a movie, I think it's probably the best movie you could go see out right now. That or Obsession. But I don't know. That one's a little bit more controversial. I wouldn't take a woman to go see that one. That one feels like it's gonna bring up some trauma that you don't need it. That you know you're gonna catch some secondhand trauma off that one. The Backroom movie is earning insane amounts. Yes, and it's just like, hey, like it's exciting for someone new to the industry to get like even a small chance and do well. What is Obsession about? Basically, the premise of Obsession is a guy's in love with a girl. The girl might like him, but rather than directly ask her or admit his feelings, he puts a curse on her where she does like him. But spoiler alert, it's not actually her. And she's like trapped in her own body. It's kind of abusive. Or it can be interpreted as abusive. So I wouldn't take a woman to go see that one. So waiting for Avatar 12. I think the Avatar is done. I don't think the last one earned enough movie. One Tarnation is that plot. Sounds interesting. Yeah, it's another small indie. It's another like new guy to the industry making big waves, and it is apparently a good movie. But I don't know. I thought she was possessed or something. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give away the entire plot of the movie, but it is something like that, I guess. I don't know why Backroom Movie's getting so much hate. I enjoyed it. I think because it sets itself up really well at the beginning and then kind of turns silly. Like, it's a fine movie, but it's not like everyone that I went to go see it with were all expecting a scary movie, and it was scary for like a little bit. It was building tension, and then it just kind of wasn't scary, and then it doesn't really dive into like the lore either, so you're kind of left with like a big nothing burger. Feels like that's not a first date movie. Yeah, I would not take first date. Go to Obsession as a first date. It doesn't seem like a real win-win scenario there. But what is even out right now? Toy Story 5. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Heard Masters of the Universe was surprisingly good, but I have no interest in that myself. I went to Django Unchained once on a first date, and that was also a bit of a daring choice in hindsight. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think here, it's too late to vote. All right, so we're doing the wide arena again. We'll be more conscious of it next time. But spread early and often. Don't try and follow your typical expansion patterns. You got to get land quickly. The Odyssey's about to drop? Yes! I'm very excited for that. Hot take, if you're both into it, your first date could be a play, West Side Story, Married for 16 Years. I think a play would be a much better date than a movie. First off, it shows you're a little bit cultured, you know, and I think it gives you a lot more to talk about at the end. I think a play would be a sick first date. Yeah, a lot less Tarantino gore. Yeah, for sure. A movie about slavery and gore is probably not like setting the mood that you would hope it would. I went up. There was one time I was on a date with a girl, and she picked this movie, and I didn't think anything of it, and I honestly thought it was kind of bad. But it was about like this girl who got adopted from Kenya. And I kind of got set up to fail because it came out at the end of the movie that she had also been adopted from Kenya. And here I was like trash talking it. I don't know if she was trying to use it as like, oh, this would be a cool like talking point for us. But I totally fumbled that chance. Anyways, there wasn't a second date. Do you watch Attack on Titan? Of course. I will say, Attack on Titan gets a little bit wordy. A little bit too much yapping. Yeah, we gotta slow this down. All right, we have 58%. If we can hold now, I think we'll be okay. Or at least slow things down. We have a good section of the map. So our expansion change did work out really well to our favor. We just gotta like be able to take out the champions, which are down here. So if we can, if anyone's free to start getting donations, giving donations out. Aaron Yeager, Elliot Butt Chin would be good ones. Sentry is also a good one. Greatest anime of all time. It's not on my, it's not in my top 3. I'll tell you that. It's a fun one. It's right. But it's not in my top 3. I know that might be a little bit of a hot take. It's in my top 5. I might put it in my top 5. I don't know. I don't reserve that much brainwaves for being like, which animes do I like or not? Because 90% of the time I don't. Went to the Cubs versus Rockies game yesterday. How was that? Are the Rockies still god-awful garbage? What are your top 3? I mean, right off the bat, the ones I can think of is I really like Frieren. I really like Spice and Wolf. And if I had a list in front of me, I could probably pick out another one. Rocky's got some unfair calls and wins. Let's go. That's great to hear. Great to hear. Never heard of Spice and Wolf? Oh, you should. It's an amazing one. It's the rarest of animes where the male and female character are like equal. It's like, you know, watching an adult relationship, which I know you can't really experience in anime. It was pretty good. They both bring something to the table. What's Spice and Wolf about? Okay, so the setup is, I will give you 2 things in advance. Number 1, if you're gonna watch Spice and Wolf, you have to understand the worst 2 rated episodes in the entire series are the first 2. But it did get a remake, so you know, what bad anime gets a remake? And there's going to be another season. The second thing you have to understand is the plot doesn't sound nearly as good as it is, but it's the story of like a traveling merchant who is like traveling through this town that's harvesting wheat, and the god of harvest or whatever is just like tired of living in the town because nobody appreciates her anymore, and she just wants to go back up home up north. So the traveling merchant takes her back up north, and it's their adventures together. It's like a classic romance anime, right? Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, it definitely scratches a niche for me because it's like economics, which I really appreciated. But like, there's no violence, right? Like the guy pulls out his dagger one time and is immediately knocked down. It's like, yeah, like, right? Like a merchant wouldn't be like a master swordsman. But if you're gonna watch it with the English dub, because it is like the golden standard of English dubs. Like the voice actors are amazing. They even did the audiobooks for the light novels, and it was great. All right, we got 4 minutes here. Let's tally ho to Wordle. Ooh, what is this? Is Malawi. What are the 3 neighbors? Zambia? Tunisia? No. Hold on. Not Tunisia. Tanzania. And why am I blanking on this one? I had it for a brief second. It's not coming to me. I feel like it starts with an M. What is it? Mozambique. Ah, that's right. I don't know. I always know Mozambique so easily, but today it just wouldn't come to me. I have no idea what the capital is. What direction is Doma? Well, it's very far north, so let's put it like here. Ooh, only 2 degrees off. How far is it? Probably really far. Give me 1,000. Okay, 800. This is the flag. Which of these facts is true about Malawi? Part of the Roman Empire? Nope. Member of the Commonwealth? Maybe. Dependency territory? No. Top 20 in chocolate consumption? I'm going to say Commonwealth. Lake Malawi is famous amongst aquarium enthusiasts for its hundreds of species of brightly colored... I would just love it to be seahorses. Wait, go back. What is this? Chinchillid fish? Chichillid? Ew. Okay. Which of these landmarks? We're gonna go big forest. We're gonna go desert. And then how much time we have? Let's get ready to vote so we don't get stuck in White Arena again. Let's load up Europe 18 here. I'll type it in chat so you can copy and paste it. It's not a desert, it's a savannah. Yeah, I was just speaking too fast. I was speaking too fast for logic. Corey, have you seen You Lie in April? I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched an episode of it, but I'm gonna be straightforward. The mouths bother me. The way the mouths are drawn bothers me to no end. All right, let's vote. Corgi, you should watch the Dundaran movie in Hindu. Brother, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Bollywood is not made for an American audience. It's too big of a cultural bridge to gap. I can't tell you in good conscience that I'm gonna watch it because I know I'm gonna hate it. It's propaganda. Okay, well, whatever BJP is. Have you watched Code Geass yet? No, it falls under one of the fallacies that I truly hate about anime, where like high school student is like saves the world. I mean, you can enjoy it because you're probably closer to that age, but like being a almost 37-year-old man, meeting high school students at all, like none of these none of these could do it. No one here could. $37? Well, 37 next week. Next week's my birthday. All right, here we go. Oh, it's 1v1. Spread out, go everywhere, boys. Spread out, go everywhere. Only thing you want to be concerned with is not being too close to other black dots. Well, if it isn't my favorite boomer, yes, I will take the mantle of your favorite boomer. Got him. Win. He's an anti-hero is pretty much it. Yeah, but again, like, I don't mind when it's like a young main character who's like, I'm dedicating my, like, Attack on Titan. He's probably like a teenager, 20-year-old as well. But he's like dedicating his life to fighting, so that makes sense. I hate it when it's just like, oh, we're gonna go fight this villain, but I might be late for class. It's just like, takes you out of it so much. We're like, brother, come on. All right, we got 66% a minute in. Well done, boys. Good expansion. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like there's any danger area. We own the top 10 very well. Second one because OG screwed themselves by attacking you? Not really. I mean, it's a 1-for-1 trade at the end of the day. So it doesn't really do anything. But yeah, there are a lot of times where I can bait in a bunch of people to attack me just because I'm the streamer. And then there'll be like 4 down. To be fair, Light Yagama does the same thing. I don't know who that is or what that is. You have to educate me on what that is. Now the question is, do we get the crown? Yeah, good job, Cape. Where are you, Cape? It just says everywhere. You monster, where are you? How did you get like everywhere, but it like won't tell me where you are? Did you read Death Note? No, I got bored with Death Note. No, I can't vote for these. Dang, I thought you watched Death Note? No, it's the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do all these things, but I'm also in high school. I also gotta make sure I get a good grade. All right, what's this landmark above called? This is going to be the National Park. What is the emblem of Malawi? No. That's Tanzania. That's Switzerland. That was something else. One of these 3. Got it. I was like, I've never seen this one before, so. What do they speak in Malawi? Let's say Maori? Nope. Let's say this big one. How about that one? Nope. Never heard of it. Let's say they make a little bit of money. 579. Wow. Among Malawi and its neighbors, which has the highest GDP per capita? I'm gonna say Tanzania. Zambia. Tanzania was second though. What's the estimated population? Probably less than. Okay, they got 21 million. I don't know anything about this. Let's say they used the shilling, the kwacha. Come on. This was the capital. This, and this. Only one. Not doing amazing on my knowledge here. Which is bigger? It's gotta be Malawi. Yeah, Burundi's very small. All right, we got a little bit of time, so let's do our flaggle as well. And start us off with Vietnam. Nope, that's Canada. Happy Canada Day, Craft. All right, that's Canada. Pick the national emblem of Canada. Probably the one with the French and British flag. Yeah. What's the capital city of Ottawa? Man, a lot of you guys got boring flags. Oh, yeah, Ottawa. Nailed it. That's actually kind of creative and fun. Pick a flag of a country that neighbors Canada. You're not gonna give me the you're not gonna give me the USA, huh? Yeah, friggin' jerk. Do you count? Is there islands? St. Pierre, okay. Canada doesn't have like giant population. Oh, they have 41 million, okay. And they use the dollar. Clearly was the palm trees. Yeah, why didn't I associate Canada's neighbor with palm trees? That's on me. Where is St. Pierre, though? That's a different... That's not part of Canada? Is it French... belongs to France? Huh. I never would have guessed. I mean, I know French is very big in Quebec. Like, it's you're more likely to speak French than you are English. But I did not know French still had any territory over there. France has islands everywhere? Yeah, what a shadow of their former empire, right? They only kept the islands where nobody lives. Happy Icelandic National Day. Yes, happy for the 0.00001% of the audience that's Icelandic. Happy National Day to you. See the Durandahar movie? No, I already told you. Bollywood is not made for American audiences. I don't know. Are American movies big in India? Or do you guys just like exclusively watch your Bollywood stuff? People from Canada want to practice French, go to St. Pierre because the people speak France French. Interesting. St. Pierre's really small though. No, I saw it. Yeah. I definitely saw it. I think it's also National Think of Teachers Day. Yeah, we let the PTOs get out of hand, right? We let the PTOs get out of hand with how many national days we're allowing. Like, Teacher Day, okay, we can accept that, but like every day's a national something day. And I feel like we as a society have lost our way. We let the moms with too much time start creating days for every day. Bollywood clears here because Indians like action and unrealistic stuff instead of beautiful stories. I mean, I don't think you can classify American movies as beautiful stories these days, but yeah, like the Bollywood, it's such a meme, but it's so realistic of like the stupidest action stuff that like never, like, you know, you gotta, if you're gonna watch an action movie, there is a level of like disconnect you have to have from reality to enjoy it. But Indian stuff is just like he's gonna palm away 6 cars, backflip up 1,000 feet in the air while everyone's too stunned to do anything, and then like somehow grabs the girl and shoots the guy. It's just like way too much. Oh, it's 1v1 again. Let's spread out, go everywhere. Not saying that's enjoyable. Like, I watched Running Man, the new Running Man. And like, you watch that movie for 5 minutes and you go, okay, I need to lower my standards a lot to enjoy this. Even so, not a very good movie. But, you know, you can just still enjoy bad movies. want to be careful not to touch borders with this guy. Yeah, because I knew you were going to fight me. Dang, I got purposely sniped while Corgi didn't. I mean, I did get sniped, but it was by someone on our team, so it was okay. If it makes you feel better, I haven't made it to the end of a single one of our games yet. It hasn't been going super well for me. The France fall off needs to be studied. Is France bad now? I thought they were good at soccer. I thought they were like the next rising star. France's population. Oh, it's fallen off in population? Well, I think a lot of places are falling off in population because we're entering into this weird stage of capitalism where like nobody can afford anything. I mean, it's not nearly as bad as Korea, right? Like Korea is in desperation mode. And even still, it's like terrible. I think Possible History made a video about that. Who's this? That's Trix. Not so much capitalism as theocracy now, or technocracy. I mean, COVID has definitely changed the game in a bad way, where like people have an over-reliance on dating apps to meet people, but the dating apps themselves aren't necessarily designed for you to meet people, because you know, if they paired everyone up with like a great person right away, they wouldn't have as many subscribers. So they study, they literally studied how long, not females, but men specifically. Men are their target market of how they make money. They go, how long will a man stay on an app getting 0 matches before he's going to unsubscribe? And they studied that to hold off as long as they could until you're statistically likely to unsubscribe, and then they will start matching you with people. All right, let's do we finished this. Let's do Top Down. Iceland. I think it's probably in a bay. It's probably here. Pretty close. Where is it exactly? Oh, it's right there. 99, we'll take it. Seville, Spain. Oh, I actually don't know where this is. I feel like it's in the middle. It's striking me as here. Down south. Ah! I didn't think it was part of the Moor place. Guadalajara. Jalisco, Mexico. Guadalajara's up north. Oh, it's down south. Dang it. I thought it was more of a border. Look at the music. Somewhere in the Netherlands. Say there. Hey, we went ooh. And then Agra, India. India is a wild place, man. I got no clue. All right, at least we got 900. And then what's our other dailies that we do? Global. All right, we'll start off with France. France is warmish. Let's see about Africa. Africa's very warm. The DRC is adjacent to the answer. That's kind of what I was afraid of. No. Okay, so it's on the other side. Let's go Rwanda. No, it's got to be up north probably. It's not the car. South Sudan? There we go. Easy. The DRC has a lot of bordering countries. Yeah, that's why it's great to rule out. Because if it's not it, then we know where it's at. Have you watched Young Sheldon? No. No. Oh, man. The Big Bang Theory, but it bothers me to this day that it was at one point the most popular show in Canada. Because it's nothing but cringe for me. Nothing but cringe for me. By the way, Corgi, MapTap purchased better commercial satellite data so you can zoom in much more detail. Oh, that's interesting. That show is dumb. Yeah, I mean it's a relic of the 90s, like filmed in front of a live studio audience, laugh track stuff. And it was, you know, anyone who liked it was above the age of 40. That was when it came out like 20 years ago. Laugh tracks are the worst. Yeah. No Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon are good. Let me just say this. You probably have a great relationship with your grandparents. You just pop over there. Grandpa, I'm here. He's like, oh, come on. We're going to watch Big Bang Theory. I brought some of these random butterscotch candies that every old person has. My dad does love it, though. Yeah, I mean, you get into what your parents like, right? Like, I can't tell you how many NASCAR races I watched growing up. Although it was a little bit frustrating because, like, my dad's way of watching NASCAR was he, like, watches it for 5 minutes, takes a nap, and he only wakes up if there's a crash or if someone touches the remote. I don't appreciate shows where every lead male character is weak and pathetic or stupid. I'll take it a step further. I hate it when any character is that. I probably hate it more when, like, the female character is that. Call me crazy. I like shows where everyone has good agency and makes good decisions. Has their own interests. Naked and Afraid would make me feel bad about eating dinner while watching. Oh gosh, the biggest asshole I've ever met in my entire life was on that show. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, such a jerk. He was like this muscular Texas guy, so, you know, girls initially liked him until they talked to him. But he was the biggest asshole in the entire world. And he did not get picked. Like, to give you perspective on what an asshole this guy was, as soon as he got off the show, he was hosting parties at his house and charging a cover to come into his own house party. Like, ridiculous. We got a pretty easy job on this one. Looks like I'll make it out alive on this one, boys. Hooray for me. Did you watch Thomas the Tank Engine? No. I wasn't, which is really funny in retrospect because I was so into trains growing up. I wanted to be a train conductor, but I had no interest in Thomas the Tank Engine. I was much more a Power Rangers kid. Dear Winter, hello, my friend. Good to see you. I watched SpongeBob and Teen Titans when I was 5. Yeah, different generations, me and you. SpongeBob came out when I was in 7th grade, and the reason I know it was because, like, you know, in 7th grade, you're too cool for school, so you wouldn't watch a baby show. The only kids that, like, watched it were the same kids that wore, like, pajamas to school. So, like, you wouldn't be caught dead watching SpongeBob. So it caught me off guard to know that such a staple in so many kids' childhoods. So funny thing, I'm not supposed to say if this exists. I doubt they're watching. I recently got brought on to help with a Thomas the Train model railway type thing in another game. As in, like, you're helping make a game or you're helping make a mod? Either way, that's really cool. I think they picked a good person for train knowledge. I love Elliot just over here love bombing all the enemies so they don't attack him. What games did you grow up playing? I mean, Age of Empires, I distinctly remember being the first video game. Age of Empires 2 was the first video game that got me, like, really into video games. I played a little bit of World of Warcraft. I wasn't good enough. StarCraft. Oh, StarCraft was my jam. Look, now he's like guilt tripping him. So like, don't force me. I have to attack you. We can all learn a little bit from Elliot's gaslighting over here. This is how you use emojis in this game. The first game I played was Club Penguin. Yeah. Online video games were like not a thing when I was growing up. You had to like LAN connect your computers to play with each other. And I only got the opportunity to do that like one time at my friend Richard's house. And it was sick. But his brother was like one of those guys who like wouldn't. It's like, you never played this before? Let me just destroy you in 5 minutes. Like, sick, man. That was awesome. Really had a great time playing. It's being built for a model railway game called Rolling Line. My first project is tackling the major harbor in the West Island. Ooh, let me know when that's finished or whatever. Love to see your work. Who's this mongrel? King of Ping, of course. Who's this poor dying lad? Atlantis, no! GG's, boys. King of Ping spawning in Antarctica. I wasn't gonna call it out. There's no need to praise bad moves. All right, but I will be right back. I'm just gonna grab some water while we have a little bit of a lull. Okay, and we're back. Corgi, have you seen The Boys? I've been watching The Boys. I'm reluctant to finish it because I hear it ended so badly. And it's just like, dang, man, I would love to just have one franchise that isn't ruined for me by the end. So I've gotten to the point where I'm already a little bit frustrated with the story where Starlight, like, abandons the party because she doesn't want to hurt anyone or get any of the people that she loves killed, but then immediately goes to, like, her dad's house. And you go, what? You don't want to get anyone killed, but you immediately go to, like, your family member's house? Game of Thrones? Yeah, I don't think there's a bigger tragedy in modern media than the ending of Game of Thrones. They really fell off the rails with that one. And I feel like I have a pretty big tolerance for, like, a bad ending. But Game of Thrones was on a whole different level. I mean, when you start faking out everyone's death, but everyone survives, like every 1 second, there's a guy who's like, there's no way he's getting out of this. He's on the ground. He's surrounded by 8 enemies. They're all attacking him. He can't hold on. And then they cut away. And then a minute later, he's just out of that situation with no explanation. You go, what the hell, man? Still my favorite TV show, but couldn't finish anything. Yeah. I mean, it was really peak. Yeah, the brains really stopped braining. Yeah. I mean, as soon as they ran out of source material, it was all downhill. And I think for, you know, if that franchise had come out 10 years later, we would all been so much better. Because what's the author's name? Game of Thrones author? George R.R. Martin? Yeah, if we had given him 10 years of, like, slightly less of a good life, he would have been inspired to finish the books. And then Game of Thrones would have been peak. But now he's living too large on the hog with all of his royalties and side projects that he literally stated he has no interest in finishing the books that everyone's been waiting like 10 years for. He's not even like lying anymore and saying like, yeah, I'm still working on it. No, he's very honest, like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Like, we gave him too much power. Like, imagine if the Harry Potter franchise just like literally never came out because the movies got made before the movie. True, now he's doing nothing. Yeah, and you can't be like that mad that he's not doing anything because, like, yeah, he's rich and old. It's like the perfect level of like zero interest in doing anything. Although I'm cautiously optimistic about the next season of, what was it, Dance of Dragons or whatever? The first season was good, the second season was bad, and it's now like, okay, do they learn from their mistakes? Or is it just gonna be bad forever now? The End of Wheel of Time was also written by somebody else? Yeah, but that makes a little bit more sense, because that was like a, what, like 20 books? Yeah, the author died. They were working hard, man. It's a little bit of a shame the series wasn't as good, because I read the first book and I liked it and I was like, oh, I'll just watch the series, and then that was bad, so it didn't quite work out the way one would have hoped. Did you see Doctor Who is getting canceled? No, I don't watch Doctor Who. Who's even the Doctor these days? I mean, I think it needs to be canceled, right? Because, like, how many how many different stories can you come up with, right? No, but at least have the dignity to hand over your work. I don't judge Martin for not having the energy to write anymore. Yeah, I mean, he does have a lineup, a ghostwriter lined up to finish the books when he does die, and they do know the story. But the problem is the story changes as you write it. Like, you talk to any author, like, they change the story as they write it because they get inspired by stuff. Whereas, you know, you have a completely different medium with like Asian authors where like they'll put out a chapter a week, but then like burn themselves out so much that they go, hey, I can't work anymore because my hands have carpal tunnel so bad that I can't hold a spoon. They'll literally work themselves to death in like 2 years and then just be plagued with like bad health for the rest of their lives. Like, was it Hunter x Hunter? He can't even sit in a chair long enough to like draw. he's so crippled his body. Did you watch Bleach? I want to know if I should watch it. No, Bleach is not easily available in my country. So I have not watched it. As like the manga rights? Yeah, I mean, the manga, light novels, whatever, the kind of Asian mentality is like you work yourself into an early grave by the age of 25. And you're plagued with injuries for the rest of your life. But at least you got one, like, half of a good story out. So, you know, George R. Martin not killing himself, being like, I'm going to enjoy my old life. Like, that's fair. I get it. At least you gave us a solid book. What about Berserk? Oh, Berserk's pretty cool. I don't think it's really anyone's favorite anime or manga. No way to pirate it. I never pay for anything. Yeah, I hold on to like 2 subscriptions, and if it's not on those 2 subscriptions, I'm going straight to the high seas. It's just like, if it's not gonna be on these 2, on like Crunchyroll or Amazon Prime, I'm going to the high seas. Heard from a relative that Berserk's too much. Yeah, that's why no one's ever gonna say it's their favorite, right? It is a lot. It is a lot. It's a very dark story. Do you like Vinland Saga? Yeah, that one's peak. Absolutely. If you're like, I don't think I really like anime, but I'm kind of looking for something new to watch, Vinland Saga is a great show. I'm becoming captain of a crew for any show I want to watch since I hate subscriptions. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind paying for it because, like, obviously you want to support the people who create it, right? I totally want to do that. But if you're doing this bidding war where it's just like, oh, sorry, you know, Fandango plus Meow subscriptions bought this thing, then I'm not gonna watch it. Like, another great anime that's hard to watch, so I pirated it, was Made in Abyss. It's a little dark, but it's very good. Are we gonna do GeoGrid? Oh, I forgot about GeoGrid. That's the one that I was thinking of. Thank you for reminding me. We'll probably start it next go round. Loki, one of my top 1 animes. Yeah, Made in Abyss is pretty fire. It is pretty fire. Here, what can we do? Let's do travel. Today I'd like to go from Spain to Bosnia Herzegovina. So we got to go to France. And Italy would probably be fastest. And then, what is it? Slow. Slovenia, and then Croatia. Boom. Easy. And Death Note breaks one of my cardinal sins of main character does all the heroic things but is also in high school. Can't stand that. Can't stand that. Made in Abyss has a fantastic world. Yeah, I definitely think it has one of the better world building elements of any show. It is very interesting. Have you seen One Piece? No, I ain't gonna jump into One Piece. I can't wait out the 600 episodes it takes to get good. All right, here comes our contest. Let's see what we got. World 214. Okay, let's do that. Have you seen ReZero? I know it's popular. Unpopular take. Don't like it. What's the main character good at? Literally nothing. Every female character loves him. Every new character introduced is another woman that just loves him. What's the reasoning for them loving him? Not really anything valuable. Do they have any of their own desires or wants? Not really. They just want to do what the main character wants to do. He seems like a pretty good guy. All right, let's do this last contest and let's move on to lobby 2 a little bit early today. I feel like we're not really getting any competition right now. What's your favorite moment from Made in Abyss? I haven't watched it in a while to be able to say like what my favorite moment was. I think there's a lot of really cool elements in it. All right, good luck. Right, I didn't get stream sniped. I did get someone to spawn directly on top of me, which is this guy who's done it multiple times, so I think he's trying to snipe me as well. A little bit unfortunate, but we don't have too much to do over here, so it's not the end of the world. We just need to get up to fight blue. Oh, there's 2 blue players over there. See if we can cut them off. Go in the infinite growth phase. Make them small. There we go. Good job. Whites. Let me in. Let me in. Dang it. All right, we're doing pretty good up here. Let's just finish up the Americas. Hey, boys. Yeah, make sure to jump in. Make sure to jump in. Brother, charge. He's got 27,000, please. All right, now you 3 go after this guy. Yeah, go get him, Law. Perfect. Well done, well done. And who boated in here? Atlantis. I got a good start in Africa. Yeah, we got some good presence in Africa. Excuse me. We got some good presence in Africa for sure. But South America looks done. Oh my gosh, did you guys see the video of that like 21-year-old girl who's going bungee jumping? But they forgot to attach the bungee to her. Like it's so crazy because there's like two guys holding her up and another guy standing behind him, and they literally just toss her off a bridge, and like no one's noticed that the line isn't attached. Like not even like, oh, it snapped off, it was only like it was improperly attached. Like nothing, no thought whatsoever. And as soon as it goes, like as soon as she falls off, you can see like a moment of realization where a guy stares at the rope and just goes, oh no. Oh man. Unfathomable mistake. That's horrible. Where can I see that video? I don't know. Just Google it. Yeah, another pretty easy win for us here. That's not one of ours. Corey, what's your favorite food? I love Greek food. I think Greek food is superior. It's also a rarity to have here in, you know, landlocked Nevada. What's up, Big Corger? What's up, British Syrup? How are you? How are you doing today? Is England still in the World Cup, or did they get knocked off? Not a good day to be British. Some depressing stuff in the news. Oh no, what happened in British? British news. Let's just go BBC. Well, it's a bad day to be an American too. Apparently we're giving $300 million to Iran for a war we started. Frick, man. All right, let's go on to lobby 2. Let's get out of here. Let's go game menu, join lobby 2. Don't forget to take off your tags. French food is the best out there, by the way. You know what? I don't think I can really be an authority on that, because I don't think I've ever really had French food other than, like, you know, baguette. I don't see what you're talking about, British Syrup. I'm looking at the BBC and I'm not seeing anything like terrible, other than a British couple describes having warning shots fired at them by a Russian warship, which seems a little extreme. The BBC's avoiding it. Give me a topic. Give me a topic. Now I'm so interested. Because all I'm really getting is that a couple got shot at, but they're fine. It was a really bad day to be a baby, so it can't be commented. Okay, well, yeah, okay. we can skip over that one. You guys got me. Hey, let's do this World 114. You should really see the amount of food they serve in a French restaurant. Half an hour wait for one bite. Yeah, that's the stereotype that I know about French food. Is it's like good but very small quantities. Which, you know, as a fat American, interests me very little. Here, where are we going, boys? Where are we going? Asia? Okay. Asia. We got Africa for free. Hold on. I just gotta take out Jins and we get Africa. And $100 for the dish. Yeah. Never been one for fine dining. But I'll tell you, the food I hate the most going out for is whenever someone wants to wrestle me into going into Italian food. It's always the most depressing thing ever, because you just look at what you get and you go, dang man, this probably cost them $5 and I could have done better at home because I would have cared. I mean, like, you know, not like pizza, but like when you go to like a fancy Italian restaurant, they charge you like $40 for like pasta with a little bit of white sauce. You have no escapes, Jins. You're my pet now. Can you just give like one attack? That'd be so sick. Guys just die hard about ruining my game. All right, red and blue kind of traded, one player each. Currently, me and Elliot are doing okay. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. You guys would not be doing okay if I didn't have that one player who decided to try and ruin my game, because now I can't like respond. But blue is winning. But you have got to shield. I don't know what your plan is, but you have 0 troops. I'm very surprised you're trying to fight your way over here while you still have red to fight. You are such a liability, my guy. You are, I don't know if you're trolling or just really bad at the game, but I'm more inclined to believe you're trolling at this point. Stop doing anything, just save up. Stop defending, I will defend you. Yeah, he's trolling at this point. That's unfortunate. Well, I survived. So yellow is a bit of a threat. I mean, we could push over here. That'd be really good for us. So maybe we just kind of focus here. Hey, you gotta donate or do something, bud. Let's sit at max. Cat lover, don't sit at max. Why is so many people on our team sitting at max capacity? Do something. Especially while you're watching your teammates die. Okay, now it's really a battle between us and yellow. Tricks, my guy, we need you to get down south. Please send a big boat. I'm so tired of when people send like tiny little baby boats and it takes 20 minutes to get down there. We got to get down. We got to get somebody to fight over the crown here, boys. Someone send a gigantic boat. We don't fight blue. We don't fight blue. We don't fight blue. We got to fight yellow. Someone send a giant boat and we're all supportive. Stop fighting. Yep. Stop fighting Elliot. We gotta fight. Yeah, there's me. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Donate, donate, donate Africa, donate Africa. Everyone needs to donate Africa. Cat lover, Boron, Wexford, donate Africa. All right, now pivot and donate tricks. Truly astonishing. Wow, yellow might win this one. It's honestly, the black team should be running away with this. But like, no one is donating. Pay attention. Yeetus, Kajak, Cat Lover, Wexford. Look at Tricks. Look at Tricks. Look at Tricks. Look at Tricks. All right, I'm done with this game. That's annoying as fuck. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Everyone that was on my team except for Tricks, you were absolute garbage. Like, sitting around doing absolutely nothing is never the right answer. Zoom out, donate, attack, do something. I don't care if we lose, but when I'm on a team that is just like too afraid to even try, that is the worst. Black has 50%. What do you mean? Yellow is winning. Yellow won because no one on the black team could be bothered to donate to anyone. We had so many opportunities to like win that game. And it's just like, if you just try, but everyone sitting at, there was like at one point, 3 of our players sitting at max cap, not doing anything. It's terrible. All right, let's do our battle royale. Meanwhile, I have to spend all my time defending the guy in Africa who won't stop full sending a boat every 2 seconds. Oh, biggest sellout of all time. Man, this game, the lobby 2 really loves throwing you with here, let's do Europe. Everyone just type Europe. Loves throwing you with the non-geographical maps. All right, let's rumble. How's it going, Corey? Valentine, good to see you. Good to see you. I had my little crash out. It was probably one of the worst team games I've ever been a part of. But I'm ready to rumble again. I'm ready to get hurt again. Are you? I shall spawn Caucasia. I don't know if that one's gonna work out for you. I mean, best of luck. I'm not in a really great spot myself, but I never hold out much hope. In lobby 2, just because I can't pick my spot without drawing a lot of attention until the very end. So you gotta deal with a sub-tier spawn and try and make it work. Like, I would never spawn here if this was a regular game. Okay, King of Ping, biggest player in Caucasia. Spain's falling. That's rough for you, friendo. And got some big players in the middle. Interesting enough. Am I getting trolled? What? What happened, Elliot? Oh, did you not get in? I'm gonna be honest, bud. Play your game. Don't focus so much on me. It's kind of lame when you're trying to send boats from across the world to fight me. But I'll ask you to do your best move and just take this guy out. So we'll stop voting at me. It's your best move. It's your best move. Oh, sorry, Broken. I didn't know that was you attacking. Oh, you're fighting King of Ping. Oh, no. I'm doing this too, but I'm right there next to you. So I'll be going down right next to you. I'll join in on the fight against King of Ping. But I'm going to fall apart pretty quickly. Because I know I would be next. I know I'd be next. But it might be time, if you're not, to pay attention to the crown, I will say. He does have a twice as big as second place lead on everybody. First time seeing him lose? Yeah, Lobby 2 is a lot more difficult. You may have noticed there was one player across the entire map who spent his entire game just trying to attack me. I mean, I come into streams with a pretty significant disadvantage, I'll tell you that. Wow, King of Ping has somehow managed to increase his lead. King of Ping sweating at the call out. I mean, I'm not calling him out because he's you know, King of Ping. It's that the fact that he has like double the troops of second place and is about to run away with the game. That if you're really attacking anybody else, like Hype, I don't know what your plan is, but like you can't count on other people to do the job for you at this point. Corgi fan got in. I still don't know if they have enough troops. Because as many times as they get a new player, another player's knocked out. And he still hasn't shrunk below 90,000 pixels. Yeah, I love how you're like, no, we gotta fight the crown after you were like blatantly attacking the one person who was fighting the crown. Like, hold on, guys. we gotta fight the crown. King of Pink doing a masterful job on his borders, though, maintaining everything so far. And he is gaining pixels still. I mean, we'll see what happens when Diplomat gets over. Corgi fan getting a little bit fed up waiting. Decides to get direct borders. I mean, a valiant fight by King of Ping. But I think this is his swan song. Corgi fan actually takes the crown away. We'll see. Oh, he's getting attacked. Oh, he's getting double attacked. Yeah, I was worried about this move over here, going after cutting off everyone, because I didn't think he had enough troops to hold everyone back. This might be his downfall. Don't remember the last time I saw a board position like this with so many people? Yeah. It's been an interesting game to say the least. Now the question is, what does Age Mason do? Yeah, I was about to say, does he turn on the crown now? Now Diplomat's in a little bit of a sticky situation, having to fight King of Ping alone. That's going to be rough for you, my friend. Now Mason's the crown. But he's got probably the hardest road to becoming the victor, just because so many people have a lot of troops around him. Like, we haven't seen Ken do anything recently. He could jump in any moment. Does the colors matter? No, people pick black the most. It, for whatever reason, has become the most popular color in the game. So, and it is slightly harder to see borders moving when you're attacking someone of the same color. So you can get away with some attacks that otherwise you wouldn't have if you were like bright pink and standing out. Ew, what are those borders? This is modern art, baby. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's this purple player up here coming out like a bandit? Antithesis. Antithesis. I was like, that's not right. Took me a moment. King of Ping's crawled his way back into this game. And he probably has a lot of avenue to grab a ton of Africa. Those are beautiful borders, aren't they? Aren't they just the best? So what it's really going to come down to is the Corgi fan is dead. He's put himself in a position where he has a very large player behind him, and these two guys border him. So he's full dead. One player only has one move to make, and that is attacking the crown, or attacking Corgi fan. So he's dead. And believe it or not, King of Ping not only survived, but got the crown back. He's having a hell of a game. To imagine being such a threat at the beginning of the game and not be killed off. In fact, what he could probably do here is just fight Mason and win. Because I don't know if Antithesis is going to keep attacking. Yeah, he's going to do that. Or if he's going to try and boat through. But right now, this is a tough border to get involved with King of Ping, so there's really no reason to not attack him. Elliot was quite efficient in squishing me. Yeah, so was King of Ping, right? He didn't waste a single thought. I'm like, oh, this let me spare Corgi. No, it was murder. Immediate murder. Looks like Antithesis is trying to get a land border, but I think it might be too late. We'll see. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get a land border, because Corgi fan is, for whatever reason, helping his own downfall. Corgi fan's got to attack the crown, otherwise this game's kaput. But with 44%, it might be too late. I don't know why you wasted... You're attacking Antithesis? Oh, brother, go for the win. Yeah, that's lame. We gotta curve this mentality of like playing for second place. It's always bad. It's a free-for-all. Play for the win. Well played, King of Ping. That was quite a masterful game of, you know, not giving up when under pressure and playing your borders well enough to hold everybody off. You got a little bit lucky with how many people were willing to attack someone that was attacking you. But a great game all the same. Yeah, you hate to see someone give up, go for second place when they could have easily gotten first. But alas, well done, King of Ping. All right, boys, that is going to do it for today. So hope you guys had a great time, and I'll see everybody mañana. Bye-bye.